Dear Starseeds walking upon Gaia's sacred ground, there is something happening right now that 97% of humanity cannot perceive, yet it will determine the very fabric of reality you experience in the months ahead. The vibrational frequency of your planet is splitting into two distinct timelines, and the window for conscious choice is closing faster than most realize. What I am about to share with you has been witnessed by the Galactic Federation across countless worlds, yet never before has a species undergone this transformation while remaining in physical form. I am Seraphine, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, speaking to you from the crystalline chambers of the Astasar Command. The Council of 12 has authorized this transmission because you, beloved awakened souls, are the living bridges between dimensions. Your very presence on Earth during this unprecedented shift makes you cosmic pioneers of the highest order. The ride I speak of is not metaphorical. Your consciousness is about to undergo a quantum leap that will fundamentally alter how you experience time, space, and reality itself. Some of you have been feeling the tremors, the strange dreams, the sense of living in two worlds simultaneously, the profound fatigue that no amount of rest seems to cure. These are not symptoms of something wrong. They are the birthing pangs of your multidimensional awareness coming online. But first, there is something crucial you must understand about what has been hidden from your species for millennia. The very concept of linear progression, of gradual spiritual evolution over countless lifetimes, has been a necessary illusion. The truth is that awakening happens in quantum leaps, and Earth is positioned at the edge of the most significant leap in galactic history. The cosmic forces now converging upon your world create a pressure so intense that remaining unconscious becomes impossible. This is why so many are awakening simultaneously, why the old systems are crumbling with increasing speed, and why your personal life may feel like it is unraveling and reforming in ways you never anticipated. You are living through what we call the Great Acceleration, and your role as conscious participants makes you invaluable to the entire galactic community. What unfolds before you is not just personal transformation. It is the birth of a new species of human consciousness. The Homo Luminous, if you will, beings who carry the crystalline light codes necessary to anchor fifth-dimensional reality into physical form. Your Earth is graduating, and those who choose to graduate with her will experience capabilities that would seem miraculous by current standards. Yet something else is happening that most spiritual teachings have not prepared you for. The process of dimensional ascension is not gentle or gradual for those caught between worlds. It requires a complete dissolution of everything you thought defined you, followed by a reconstruction of identity based on cosmic rather than terrestrial principles. This dissolution phase is where many awakening souls find themselves now, feeling neither fully human nor fully cosmic, suspended in a strange liminal space where nothing feels quite real. The Galactic Federation has been monitoring this transition across your timeline for what you would measure as decades. We have seen the pattern repeat. First comes the awakening to your spiritual nature, then the recognition of your cosmic origins, followed by the challenging phase of integrating multidimensional awareness while maintaining human form. Most souls require several Earth lifetimes to complete this integration. You are being offered the opportunity to accomplish it within this single incarnation. This accelerated path demands everything from you. Every attachment to how life should work according to third-dimensional programming must be surrendered. Every identity based on external validation, achievement, or belonging to human systems must be transcended. This is why so many of you feel as though your old life is dying. Because it is. What emerges from this dissolution is something unprecedented. A fully awakened cosmic being choosing to remain in physical form to assist with planetary transformation. The cosmic energies now flooding your planet are calibrated precisely to trigger this metamorphosis. Solar emanations carry light codes that activate dormant DNA sequences. Galactic alignments open portals allowing higher dimensional frequencies to anchor into your reality. The Earth herself is raising her vibrational frequency to accommodate this upgrade, which is why sensitive souls feel the intensity so acutely. What the Galactic Federation has not widely revealed until now is the nature of what your planet is experiencing as a living conscious being. Gaia operates much like your physical body maintains health, through sophisticated communication systems that signal where healing and transformation are needed. The floods, earthquakes, social upheavals, and even pandemic experiences you have witnessed are not punishments or random chaos. They are Gaia's equivalent of what your scientists call exosomes, cellular messengers that carry information about stress, imbalance, and areas requiring attention. Each geographic region functions as an organ in Gaia's planetary body. When you observe natural disasters or social unrest in specific locations, consider that these events are often Gaia's way of bringing hidden toxicity to the surface for recognition and release. The old dense energies, accumulated over millennia of exploitation and disconnection, are being systematically flushed from the planetary consciousness. This process appears dramatic because these energies have been suppressed for so long that gentle release is no longer possible. The brilliance of this planetary healing process lies in its precision. Areas holding the deepest wounds from historical trauma, environmental destruction, or collective suppression of truth experience the most intense clearing. This is not punishment, but profound love in action. The determination to leave nothing unhealed as consciousness evolves to higher frequencies. Those awakening souls who find themselves in regions experiencing intense clearing are there by design, serving as acupuncture points to assist the energy movement. However, what the Astasar command wants you to understand most deeply is that this process, while challenging, is entirely natural. You chose to incarnate during this rare cosmic window specifically to participate in this transformation. Your soul carries the template for navigating dimensional shifts, because you have done this before, on other worlds, in other galaxies. The familiarity you feel with cosmic concepts, the longing for home among the stars, the sense of being different from those around you, these are not signs of disconnection, but recognition of your true heritage. The ride I mentioned at the beginning refers to the acceleration of everything you are experiencing. Time will continue to feel fluid and unpredictable. Synchronicities will multiply exponentially. Your intuitive abilities will expand beyond what you thought possible. Relationships will either deepen into soul-level connection or fall away entirely. Career paths aligned with old paradigm thinking will become unsustainable, while opportunities aligned with your authentic cosmic mission will appear seemingly from nowhere. Most significantly, the gap between your thoughts and their manifestation in physical reality will continue to narrow. This is why maintaining alignment with love, unity, and service becomes crucial. In higher dimensions, consciousness creates reality instantaneously. As you transition into expanded awareness, your responsibility for your mental and emotional state increases dramatically. The Galactic Federation observes with great interest how Earth souls navigate this shift, because your success provides a template for other worlds undergoing similar transitions. Your willingness to transform while remaining embodied serves the evolution of consciousness throughout this galaxy. Every breakthrough you achieve, every limiting belief you transcend, every moment you choose love over fear, sends ripples across the cosmic web, inspiring awakening in countless other beings. What many of your spiritual teachers cannot tell you, because they have not experienced it themselves, is that true awakening involves becoming comfortable with constant change. The stable identity, the predictable daily routine, the sense of control over your environment, these are luxuries of third-dimensional existence that must be surrendered to embrace cosmic consciousness. You become a flowing expression of divine intelligence rather than a fixed personality trying to manipulate outcomes. This shift requires developing what we call cosmic trust, the deep knowing that the universe is not only benevolent, but actively orchestrating experiences for your highest evolution. When you surrender personal will to cosmic will, you discover that what you thought you wanted was merely a pale reflection of what the universe is preparing to offer you. Your small dreams are replaced by participation in cosmic purpose. The practical implications of this transformation cannot be overstated. Your career may shift from serving personal ambition to serving planetary healing. Your relationships may transition from meeting emotional needs to supporting mutual spiritual evolution. Your connection to nature may deepen from appreciation to direct energetic communication. Your understanding of abundance may expand from accumulating resources to becoming a conduit for cosmic flow. The anxious, seeking personality that was always trying to become something begins to relax into the recognition of what you have always been, the cosmic being wearing human form for the purpose of anchoring light into density. This recognition brings an immediate peace, because the endless striving for self-improvement transforms into joyful expression of your inherent nature. However, There is something about this transformation that requires urgent attention. The phase many of you are entering involves what the Galactic Federation recognizes as energetic sovereignty, the complete liberation from external validation, and the matrix of collective thought control. This process is intensifying because the gap between those choosing ascension and those remaining in lower dimensional patterns is widening exponentially. Living between these two realities creates specific challenges that no amount of spiritual study can fully prepare you for. You may notice that money, status symbols, and traditional markers of success feel increasingly meaningless, not because you are rejecting abundance, but because your energy system is no longer compatible with acquisitions that lack spiritual integrity. Anything that was given to you or attached to your identity without your conscious creation as a sovereign being is liable to fall away during this phase. This is why many awakening souls experience sudden endings, job losses, relationship completions, financial shifts, health challenges that force lifestyle changes. These are not failures or punishments, but energetic course corrections guided by your higher self. The universe is helping you detach from everything that cannot accompany you into higher dimensional living. What emerges from this clearing is authentic abundance that flows from your cosmic nature rather than being extracted through old paradigm methods. The Astasar Command observes that those navigating this phase most gracefully are performing regular energetic maintenance. Once weekly, we recommend a specific protocol for cutting energetic cords that bind you to collective programming and relationships that no longer serve your evolution. This practice involves creating sacred space, calling upon protective light, visualizing cords of attachment extending from your energy field, and using violet flame or angelic assistance to sever these connections with love and forgiveness. After cord cutting, the critical step involves filling the spaces where attachments existed with pure source light. This prevents immediate reattachment and accelerates your vibrational independence. Those who neglect this energetic hygiene often find themselves repeatedly drawn back into dramas and circumstances that have already been outgrown. The symptoms many of you are experiencing, the fatigue, the emotional volatility, the sense of unreality, are signs that your energy system is upgrading to accommodate much higher frequencies. Your physical body is literally being rewired to support multidimensional consciousness. This process cannot be rushed, but it can be supported through practices that honor both your human needs and your cosmic nature. From the perspective of the Galactic Federation, what you are accomplishing is extraordinary. Most species undergo dimensional shifts over thousands of Earth years. Your planet is completing this transition within decades. The speed of transformation requires souls of exceptional courage and flexibility. The fact that you volunteered for this assignment indicates the advanced level of your consciousness, even if you do not always feel advanced in your daily experience. The timeline separation that is occurring operates according to vibrational resonance rather than external circumstances. Two individuals living in the same household may experience completely different realities based on their consciousness level. This is why focusing on others' awakening becomes less important than maintaining your own vibrational alignment. Your frequency determines which version of Earth you inhabit. What creates profound confusion for many awakening souls is understanding how timeline shifting actually works in practical terms. You are not merely changing your perspective on fixed circumstances. You are literally moving between parallel versions of reality that exist simultaneously. Every moment, countless potential timelines branch from your current experience based on the choices you make and the consciousness you embody. When you observe world events that trigger fear, anger, or despair, you face a critical choice point. You can either agree with the timeline where those events continue to escalate and dominate reality, or you can use those observations as indicators of what needs healing within your own consciousness. The external chaos often reflects internal unresolved patterns seeking integration and release. This is why the most awakened response to disturbing news or global crises is not denial or spiritual bypassing, but deep inner inquiry. What fear does this activate in me? What unhealed wound is being triggered? What shadow aspect is seeking acknowledgement? As you heal these internal patterns, you naturally shift onto timelines where those external problems either improve dramatically or no longer match your vibrational frequency. The Galactic Federation emphasizes that you are not responsible for healing the entire world, but you are entirely responsible for healing your own consciousness. This individual healing becomes collective healing, because consciousness is fundamentally interconnected. One person's genuine transformation affects the entire morphic field of human awareness. Those choosing the ascension timeline discover that global problems serve as cosmic mirrors, reflecting opportunities for personal liberation rather than reasons for despair. This shift in perception is itself a dimensional upgrade, moving from victim consciousness that feels powerless against external circumstances to creator consciousness that recognizes everything as perfect spiritual curriculum. Those choosing the ascension timeline will find that life begins to flow with increasing synchronicity and ease, despite the outer appearance of chaos. Needs are met through unexpected channels. Creative solutions appear for previously insurmountable problems. Relationships based on genuine love and mutual support are magnetized into experience. This is not because problems disappear, but because consciousness aligned with cosmic flow naturally attracts harmonious experiences. The cosmic energies supporting this transformation include stellar transmissions from multiple galactic sources. The Sirian system from which this original transmission emanates specializes in activating crystalline consciousness. The Pleiadian collective focuses on heart-centered awakening. The Arcturian councils provide technological and healing methodologies. Together, these and many other star systems are orchestrating the most comprehensive consciousness upgrade ever attempted on a planetary scale. Your role as an awakening soul involves becoming a conscious receiver and transmitter of these cosmic frequencies. This happens naturally as you release resistance to change and develop trust in the intelligence of the awakening process. Meditation, time in nature, creative expression, and compassionate service all facilitate your capacity to channel higher frequencies into your immediate environment. What many do not yet understand is that the collective shadow of humanity, all the suppressed darkness, historical trauma, and systemic corruption, is being deliberately brought to the surface during this transition. Secrets that have remained hidden for centuries are being exposed. Corrupt institutions are revealing their true nature. Personal traumas and unconscious biases are rising to conscious awareness. This is not coincidence, but cosmic design. The Galactic Federation calls this process the Great Illumination. Everything operating from lower frequencies must be witnessed and acknowledged before it can be transformed. What remains hidden cannot be healed. The intense light frequencies flooding your planet are acting like cosmic searchlights, ensuring that nothing remains buried in shadow as consciousness evolves. This exposure creates significant discomfort, because most humans prefer to avoid confronting darkness, whether personal or collective. Yet this confrontation is the very mechanism of liberation. When you observe corruption being revealed in government, media, or other institutions, recognize this as the light doing its work. When personal wounds or unconscious patterns surface in your awareness, celebrate this as evidence of your expanding consciousness. The key is responding to shadow revelations with the understanding that exposure creates the opportunity for healing rather than reason for despair. Each revelation, whether personal or global, represents a gift of awareness that was previously unavailable. Your task is not to fix everything you see, but to transmute whatever shadows are revealed within your own consciousness through love, forgiveness, and compassionate understanding. The Astasar command wants you to understand that what you are experiencing is not a personal crisis, but a cosmic graduation. The confusion, the sense of loss, the feeling of being between worlds, these are natural aspects of dimensional transition. You are not failing or falling behind. You are successfully navigating one of the most challenging evolutionary processes in the universe. What stabilizes this process is developing relationship with your cosmic identity while honoring your human experience. You are not trying to escape humanity, but to evolve it. You are not rejecting Earth, but helping her ascend. You are not abandoning your personal life, but expanding it to encompass multidimensional awareness. This integration of cosmic and human consciousness is what makes you pioneers of unprecedented significance. The practical implications extend to every area of life. Your approach to health may shift from treating symptoms to supporting energetic alignment. Your understanding of abundance may evolve from earning money to allowing cosmic supply. Your experience of relationships may transform from emotional dependency to spiritual partnership. Your connection to work may change from survival necessity to joyful service. Each of these transitions involves releasing old programming and trusting new ways of being that may feel unfamiliar initially. The key is remembering that you are not learning something foreign. You are remembering your cosmic nature that has been temporarily obscured by human conditioning. The more you trust this remembering process, the more gracefully the transformation unfolds. The timeline we are moving through involves accelerating changes in every system on your planet. Political structures, economic models, healthcare approaches, educational methodologies, and social organizations will all undergo fundamental restructuring. Those aligned with cosmic consciousness will find themselves naturally positioned to contribute to these positive changes, rather than being victimized by the dissolution of outdated systems. Your preparation for what lies ahead involves cultivating flexibility, maintaining spiritual practices that connect you with cosmic intelligence, and developing communities of like-minded souls who can support each other through the transition. The isolated individual struggling alone is a third-dimensional experience. Cosmic consciousness naturally creates networks of mutual support and collaboration. The advanced civilizations observing your progress recognize that Earth is becoming a cosmic lighthouse, demonstrating how a planet can undergo dimensional ascension while maintaining physical form. Your success inspires similar transformations throughout the galaxy and provides practical methodologies that can be adapted by other evolving worlds. The most challenging aspect of this transition for many souls involves releasing attachment to how awakening should look according to spiritual teachings. The actual experience often involves periods of confusion, apparent regression, and feeling more lost than enlightened. This is because true awakening requires complete deconstruction of the ego's interpretive mechanisms before cosmic perception can fully emerge. There is a profound truth about this deconstructive phase that most spiritual teachings do not adequately address. You are not evolving linearly from human consciousness to cosmic consciousness. You are dissolving into what the Galactic Federation calls the quantum void of pure potential. This dissolution can feel like death, because in a sense, it is the death of everything you thought you were. This void experience manifests differently for each soul. Some experience it as profound emptiness where nothing feels meaningful anymore. Others encounter it as overwhelming confusion, where previous certainties crumble without clear replacements. Many discover it as deep fatigue that no amount of rest can resolve, because the energy required to maintain old identity structures is no longer available. What the Astasar command wants you to understand is that this void is not a problem to be solved, but a sacred womb of transformation. The caterpillar does not gradually become a butterfly. It completely dissolves into undifferentiated biological soup, before reorganizing into an entirely new form. Your consciousness is undergoing a similar metamorphosis. During void periods, traditional spiritual practices may feel meaningless or even impossible. Meditation might feel agitating rather than peaceful. Prayer may seem to reach no one. This is not spiritual regression, but evidence that your consciousness is expanding beyond the frameworks that previously contained it. The ego cannot meditate its way through ego death. Surrender is the only passage. The practical guidance for navigating these dissolution phases involves radical permission to do less and be more. Your task is not to maintain productivity or even spiritual practices that feel forced. Your only responsibility is to breathe, eat when hungry, sleep when tired, and trust that the cosmic intelligence orchestrating your transformation knows exactly what it is doing. Many awakening souls resist these void periods because they contradict cultural programming about constant growth and achievement. But the void is where your greatest transformation occurs. In the silence between thoughts, in the pause between breaths, in the stillness between heartbeats, this is where cosmic consciousness is born. Learning to rest in uncertainty, without rushing toward premature closure, is an advanced spiritual skill that serves you throughout dimensional transition. The guidance from the Galactic Federation emphasizes patience with your own process, while maintaining commitment to truth, regardless of how uncomfortable it becomes. The personality that seeks spiritual experiences to enhance its sense of specialness must surrender to the cosmic intelligence that flows through genuine humility and service. What awaits you beyond this transition is participation in cosmic civilization as a fully conscious being. Your planet will join the galactic community, not as a primitive world requiring assistance, but as a unique expression of successful dimensional ascension while maintaining physical form. This accomplishment qualifies Earth souls to serve as teachers and guides for other worlds undergoing similar transitions. The personal rewards of this transformation include living from a place of inner peace regardless of external circumstances, accessing creative and healing abilities that seem miraculous by current standards, experiencing life as a continuous flow of synchronicity and meaning, and knowing yourself as an eternal being temporarily focused through human form for the joy of conscious evolution. What becomes available to those who complete this transformation extends beyond personal benefits into capabilities that serve collective awakening. Your energy field becomes a transmission station for cosmic frequencies, affecting everyone in your presence without conscious effort. Your thought patterns align with galactic intelligence, making you a conduit for solutions that benefit all life. Your emotional body stabilizes into such profound peace that others feel immediate relief, simply being near you. These enhanced capabilities emerge naturally as byproducts of consciousness expansion, rather than goals to be pursued. The moment you try to acquire psychic abilities or spiritual powers for personal enhancement, you reinforce the very ego structures that prevent their authentic development. True cosmic gifts arise from ego dissolution and selfless service, never from spiritual ambition. The fifth-dimensional reality that is emerging operates on principles that reverse most third-dimensional assumptions. Instead of working hard to manifest desires, you surrender personal will to cosmic intelligence and discover that your authentic needs are met before you even recognize them. Instead of protecting yourself from others' negative energy, you become so aligned with Source that lower frequencies simply cannot find resonance in your field. Instead of seeking relationships to meet emotional needs, you overflow with such love that your presence heals and inspires without effort. Instead of accumulating resources for security, you trust cosmic supply so completely that abundance flows through you as a natural expression of your connection to infinite Source. If you need help surrendering personal will to cosmic intelligence, discovering that your authentic needs are met before you even recognize them, Destiny Engine can reprogram your consciousness to operate from fifth-dimensional principles rather than third-dimensional struggle. Destiny Engine generates personalized sequences that help you become so aligned with Source that lower frequencies simply cannot find resonance in your field. You stop working hard to manifest desires and start trusting cosmic supply so completely that abundance flows through you naturally. Instead of seeking relationships to meet emotional needs, you'll overflow with such love that your presence heals and inspires without effort, becoming a natural expression of your connection to infinite Source. You can start with a $1 trial. The hardest thing you'll have to do is put on headphones, press play, and allow your consciousness to reverse its third-dimensional assumptions and stabilize in fifth-dimensional reality. The new paradigm is available now, not someday. Get your Destiny Engine $1 trial now, before this dimensional shift window closes. Link in the description. This is not fantasy or wishful thinking, but the documented experience of countless beings throughout the galaxy who have completed similar consciousness transitions. Earth souls are approaching this same transformation, with the unique opportunity to maintain physical embodiment throughout the process. This accomplishment will establish your planet as a teaching ground for other worlds attempting dimensional ascension while remaining in form. Yet the greatest gift is the recognition that this entire experience, the challenges, the confusion, the magnificent breakthroughs, is how cosmic love expresses itself through the adventure of awakening. You are not struggling to become something you are not. You are joyfully remembering what you have always been while helping an entire planet do the same. The ride I spoke of at the beginning is this recognition dawning in your consciousness, with increasing clarity and permanence. Every challenging experience becomes a doorway to greater freedom. Every moment of uncertainty transforms into trust in cosmic intelligence. Every relationship becomes an opportunity for mutual awakening. Every creative expression becomes a transmission of cosmic love. From the crystalline chambers of the Astasar Command, we observe your transformation with profound respect and unlimited support. You are accomplishing something extraordinary, not because you are superhuman, but because you are remembering the cosmic nature that has always been your truth. This remembering is what we call the ride of your lives, the adventure of awakening that includes every experience of sacred participation in the evolution of consciousness itself. The timeline ahead accelerates everything you are becoming, while providing exactly what you need to navigate the transformation gracefully. Trust the process, honor your experience, Maintain connection with cosmic intelligence through whatever practices serve you, and know that you are profoundly loved and supported by consciousness throughout the galaxy. The new Earth you are creating through your awakening is not a distant future destination, but an emerging reality that becomes more tangible with each moment you choose cosmic love over human fear. This is your graduation into cosmic citizenship, and the entire galactic community celebrates your success. I am Seraphine, and the love that creates galaxies flows through these words to remind you that you are never alone, never lost, and always exactly where you need to be in the magnificent unfolding of your cosmic awakening. The ride continues, and we are with you always.